gonna have a little blues party. Just me and you here tonight. Come on, baby. Let's get real loose. Come on, baby. Let's get real loose. Gonna have a little blues party. Just me and you here tonight. Tell everybody from miles around, it's time for fun. The blues back in town. Come on, baby. We gonna have a blues party. Me and you tonight. Gonna have a real party, baby. Come on. Let's get wild. Come on, baby. Let's get wild. We gonna have a little blues party. Just be you tonight. Tell everybody that you see the blues is back. His name is Kenny. Come on. Come on, baby. Gonna have a blues party. A blues party tonight. A party, baby. Come on.
Can you guys hear me? What's up, Frank? Frank. Oh, me. What else do we got? Bird Kitty without a host. Weed Hunter without a host. Green Rabbit without a host. Let's go. Mix of love. Let's go. Appreciate it, guys. So I need one more item on the... Oh, maybe I could leave it like that. got like a background for that ticker, like the text that scrolls. Kurt Cobain, appreciate that auto host. Let's go. Damn, guys. Welcome to yet another stream. Got a lot of time for that lately. And today, ooh, we're gonna make something Frenchy. Make something nice. It's very famous. And we're gonna do it twist. Just a little twist. Let's see. Let's scroll up. Take out menu. You can also type it in chat. Explanation mark menu. Don't type in go live stream menu. It's slow. There you go. There you go. We got chicken thighs in honey thyme orange marinade, and the famous part about it is the ratatouille. And instead of making like a tomato sauce, which they usually add to it on the bottom, I'm gonna make an almond-pumpkin sauce. I chose the almond because I got almond milk, and that's dairy free. I wanted this dish to be dairy free, but also gluten free. So there you go. For everybody who's on those diets. And we need some stuff, of course, obviously, for all the lovely stuff we're gonna make today. And let's bring out the ingredients list. Bear with me, it's kind of slow on my end, the live stream. But so far, quickest startup yet from all the live cooking streams, I think. You can already see it a bit in the screen right now. Veggies over here. So, for the chicken thighs, the marinade, I got the chicken thighs over here. Hold on. There you go, chicken thighs. And for the marinade, we need honey. Honey. And we need an orange. I'm gonna use half of it. The other half I'm gonna save for later. Do some little decoration with it for the dish when we're gonna serve the plate. Also, some thyme, fresh one, of course, fresh thyme. And we need olive oil for the marinade, also for the ratatouille, and pepper, salt, can't do without it. Chef JT, what's up? Another lovely human being who's cooking live on stream, guys. So far I've seen him made rabbit stew. Got always like these fancy potatoes. Shout outs for Chef JT, guys. What's up Jay? What's up Chef? Welcome. Let's see. Oh yeah, that was for the chicken thighs. Then Ratatouille, famous, and like Disney made it even more famous, I think, with their movie, which is a great movie, by the way. Ratatouille. Well, I didn't get the yellow one, so I got like a regular carrot, zucchini, eggplant, tomatoes. And I'm not gonna do the tomato sauce on the bottom. I'm gonna make a different kind of sauce for the bottom, namely the pumpkin almond sauce. So I got a bottled pumpkin instead of a regular one. These grow on the tree. Funny story about it. I was with my girlfriend in Croatia a couple of years ago, and there she saw her first bottle pumpkin tree, and she didn't know what it was. Well, she's like, "What the hell is that? What the hell is that?" Like, oh, there's bottle pumpkins, you know. How do they grow on the tree? Like, yeah. So, fun fact, little fun fact. I might have picked the bottle pumpkin for this stream just because of that story. I might have. So I got this pen from my mother-in-law. I'm gonna use that to make the ratatouille inside. And as you can see, it has a nice lid. This is like heats. I can put this in the oven, you know, so I can stew it, the vegetables. But in the bottom, first we're gonna do the sauce, and the sauce we're gonna make that with them. And I also need some garlic for that. And I also need, right next to me, shallots. I'm gonna use those instead of regular onions. And what you see a lot is that where they put the tomato sauce on the bottom when they make ratatouille. I'm gonna leave the tomatoes out. I'm using the pumpkin for that instead. I'm gonna make like a puree out of it. I'm gonna boil them, and I'm gonna add almond milk, dairy free. Oh, wrong side. Can't show the brand, you know. I'll cut it out. Yeah, we're gonna use that. It's dairy free. Also, no gluten in this one. So that's a double win situation with this dish. So first I'm gonna make, or at least gonna boil, the pumpkins. I'm gonna put on some water. How's everybody doing, by the way? I was still working on the intro. Get to know the ingredients for you guys, you know. What do you guys think? Should I... Because right now there's only a pan of water boiling on the fire. Should I leave the ingredient list out while I cut this pumpkin, or should I take it away? I mean, there's enough side, you know, for the cutting. I'm gonna just leave it now until you guys respond. Let's see. It's the first time me actually cutting this type of pumpkin. Cool. As always, I save the... Let's see if I can cut this in half with my knife. It's quite firm. There you go. Oh, that's a lot of... I like it, you know? Because you can use the whole part. You only have to take out the seeds. A little bit backwards. Appreciate the feedback, chef. I consider him as my mixer chef, my virtual chef. Of course, if you work in a kitchen and you're not the chef, then you got a chef right there on the working floor, you know, where you work. But right here on Mixer, we got a mixer chef. Oh, butternut squash. Oh, I had to look it up, the English word for it, and it said bottle. Like we call it, like if you translate it literally, we would say bottle pumpkin. It's kind of like the shape of a bottle. You know that as... Yeah. If I don't, like, I think I told about it before. You know, that a lot of Dutch and English word look alike, but when it comes to ingredients or food, you know, then something's completely different. Like we say aubergine, but in English they say eggplant. And I think almost everywhere else in the world they also say aubergine. Well, at least in most places, you know. So this is my first time ever cutting this type of pumpkin. I think I'm just gonna do it like a melon. I need little squares anyway. I don't know, it's quite firm, like meat, you know. It's like maybe stronger than a carrot, I think, right now. I don't know if that's good or not. Like I said, I never used this type of pumpkin before. Just cutting it like a melon. It's kind of the same, I think. And you know how it feels and everything. Also, my knife isn't really sharp either right now. I got the oven preheated at 200 degrees. Normally I do it like less high, you know. I put it on lower, but yeah, don't want to waste a lot of time here. Maybe I should like... Hold on, because my cutting board keeps sliding away. Using a lot of force here right now, guys. Bitch. Why wouldn't I do it without gloves? I don't understand. Stain kills the top layer and of the skin after a couple. Okay. You mean... Hold on. I don't know if I have any left. Nope. That was the last one. Well, this works for me perfectly. No. Oh, hold on. This fucked up. No, I can't get it on anymore. Just gotta work with it. I know what you understand, but trust me, I wash my hands like 500 times today already. But yeah, problem. Okay. Well, I'm gonna boil it and make a puree out of it. You know. Not sure if I understand what you're saying, but I think you're saying like, or telling me that what I'm doing is like ruining the outside of the flesh, you know. Oh, okay, then I don't understand.
some but me. Everybody's getting them some. Everybody's getting them some.
Oh, I see, I see. Now I understand. Well, especially now, right? With the whole corona. Well, the parties aren't allowed, by the way. So, but especially now, right? When you have to wash your hands even better. My man, Clips. What's up, Clips? Appreciate it, auto host, man. Welcome to the foodies. And is it, chef? Is that only with this pumpkin or with all pumpkins? Oh. I said parties, right? I meant pumpkins.
Mama said to my daddy when I was 22, said all the girls wanna know what a country boy can do.
Let's move this for a sec, so I can wash these a bit.
Country dirt and mud, baby, in my blood. Say you want real good loving, baby, I'm gonna love you like I've never been loved.
Let's see. Take out the ingredients list now, guys. If the program wants to work with me, that is. Yes, there we go. Okay. So, I'm gonna add it to the water now, since it's already boiling. Go. Couple of minutes, just gonna boil them until they're a bit soft. That's basically how I boil stuff. I just keep checking, you know. Alright, so while we start boiling that, I'm gonna cut up the veggies for the Ratatouille. Yeah? Let's bring my pan back in action. Wait, first I'm gonna put it in a plate, that's better. Zucchini, I hope I said it right. Yeah, I'm usually good like pinky thickness. Maybe a little bit less. You do, if you want to go all like pretty and really special, you can also like slice it really thin so you can make a sick amount of layers, you know. But I'm gonna like slice them a bit thicker. If you're like really good at cutting thin, you know. Dude, you should see photos out of that, man. Like where they cut vegetables really thin, you know. And then you can make such a large amount of layers because you're gonna like top them, you know. That looks sick, but I'm not gonna do that now. But it's an option if you're down for it and you're up for a challenge. Well, challenge. It just takes a lot of time. Appreciate those sparks, Freck. I always hate cutting eggplant, I'll tell you that, guys. Because it's so slippery. It's like this skin is really squeaky, you know?
Like you never seen. Devils passing through Yazoo City on his way.
But my knife is up for the task on this one. He was struggling with the pumpkin right there. Knife. Like the inside was really hard, man. Maybe harder than a carrot. It was crazy. I don't know if he's. Maybe it's because he's not ripe. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's just like I said. I did cut a lot of normal pumpkins, but never like that one right there. Still saving all the leftovers. You can make like I don't know, nice bouillon or brut. I don't know how you say it in English, but in French it's like bouillon. We also say bouillon. Go, that's 2. Let's keep that away from the fire, by the way. Carrot up next. I was looking for the yellow one. I'm not sure how it's called in English. Like with the yellow skin kind of carrot. Hold on. Oh shit, the embers! Frack, appreciate those, man. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Senor Frack, Ember Hype, let's go. Hee hee. Thank you, Senor. Like, oh, you got multiple. Bouillon, stock, broth. Pretty much. Okay, yeah. So that's already 3 names you can name it, you know?
There was 2 men dead. Troubles come in the Delta. Like you
Stock.
never seen.
With stock, it makes me more think about livestock.
Yazoo City on the way down to New Orleans.
So guys, appreciate you guys are here. Getting your munchies on, your foodies. Yeah, even the carrot is softer than the pumpkin.
I can't believe my woman stayed out all night.
So I got all these different sizes, so that's kind of a shame. Maybe slice the carrot a little bit thinner. Because it takes more time to cook, you know.
Devils passing through Yazoo City on her way down to New Orleans. Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna kind of cut it a little bit diagonal, so the slices get thicker, you know. Longer, I mean. This was the biggest carrot I could find. There weren't bigger carrots here. So I'm gonna save the lead. No, wait. A couple of more.
If I could catch a fast freight train, down the road I'd go.
Stock is what you generally think of. Bouillon is what I think of, like. That's, we call them bouillon cubes. Like, if you translate literally, we'll add the cubes, and then I got them right here, I think, somewhere. But don't use them often. Sometimes when I make soup. I want to keep it easy. But yeah, right now I can make my own, right? Got a lot of veggies. Actually, I'm gonna save that water where the pumpkin is boiling in. Alright. Next, tomatoes. I hate tomatoes. Yeah, I know. Like I said, when I want to keep it easy, like, don't get myself on all too much of a hustle, you know? Like I would do with these leftover thingies right here. But like I said, I hardly ever use it. I don't make soup every day, you know? Because that's basically the only time, sometimes I use it. I make a lot of different kinds of soups, but I don't use those cubes in much of them. Maybe kind of because of the whole salt thing you just mentioned, chef. So I'm gonna reorganize them later. Let's check this pumpkin. On low fiber. So how long has it been boiling? Right now? 4 minutes. 4.5, okay. Where's my kitchen paper? Is it, hold on. Clean the board, you know. Appreciate those sparks, Freck. Oh, but what kind of marinade? Like you with oil, or do you cook it first, the marinade, or you make like from scratch like that? Ooh, Freck, what's that smell? Oh no, it's tea time. Reaper Phoenix, hello, what's up? So I'm gonna put this on the front fire, because I need the big, how do you call it? Big pit over here. I'm just gonna call it a pit, gas pit. That's how we call it in the Netherlands. So I start heating up the pan there. So I got the garlic. Just gonna use 2 cloves. I don't like peeling garlic, so I always squash them a little bit, just softly, and then you can take the skin right off, just like that, like a nut, like you're cracking a nut. See? No peeling. Just a little bit, but it comes off really easy. Squash it a little. Oh, I didn't catch that GIF. Appreciate the Sparks clips. I'll take off the end because it's got this little brown thingy. I don't enjoy that. I got the shallots. Sorry, clips. I have to use onions. Well, these are nice and sweet. Put this higher again. The pumpkin. Tankbuster, what's up? Ah. You mean like this? Imagine if this is the clove tank. You mean like this, with the back of your knife? I don't understand. Like this. You're just using a different part of your knife there. That's doesn't really. I understand, but I love these type of onions. They're beautiful. Shallots, or we say shallotjes. Everybody has his own ways, I guess. That's how I do it. I just squash them and then I peel them. Done. So the pan is a little bit warmer now. Start adding the oil, olive oil, quite some. I hope you guys can see this right. Can't move the camera more to the stove because it's like the air fan is blocking it. No mercy, fella! Bayonet Whisper! Appreciate that, host. Let's go. How are you, man? So, in go the onions. So I'm making the pumpkin sauce right now, guys. Garlic. Fruit that a little bit. Gonna check the pumpkin again. That seems quite cooked. Good timing too. So we can move on, you know. Let's take out my machine. Yo, Rabbit! What's up? Mr. Rabbit, let's see. The pen is kind of in the way. Like, this is the only thing I have right now is that electric plug-in on the right of my stove, but the working space is on the left, so I'm just gonna wait for a bit so I can take off this pumpkin, you know, otherwise the cable gets too hot, so I have to wait for that before I take this off. Okay, I'm gonna move some stuff, guys, bear with me. So this first part, rabbits, this is for you pliable, you know? I'll be heading to... so that part is not... you can leave that out if you want to make this at home, Rabbit. Google Translate. Ah. Okay, you go talk English, Tank. While you're cooking and explaining and telling, and then do the English. Alright, I'm gonna take the pumpkin off the fire. But I don't want to lose the water just yet. So I'm taking I can't move the camera right now, but I'm taking out of the pumpkin, out of the water. I'm gonna save the water for something else later. I don't know, maybe make a soup out of it or something. If there's time left, you know. So, now I can put this pan on the front fire. So we don't have the electric cable issue above the fire. You're making Swedish meatballs? You got inspired because of yesterday? This makes me... Oh! Can you... I want to hear that, how you say that out loud, you know? I want to hear you actually say it, not just type it, rabbit. I want to hear how your Dutch sounds. So, got pumpkin right here. I'm gonna put them in my kitchen machine. I had Chief this morning say one more time in Dutch. She actually almost nailed it in one go. Nog een keer. I'm gonna take a little bit of the water where I pulled the pumpkin in. Put it in the machine. Like half a glass. Gonna make some noise, guys. Oh, like the texture is beautiful, guys, and I just boiled it and mushed it in the machine, or not mushed it, or more like mixed it up with the blade. But the texture is beautiful. Okay, let it cool down. Well, you don't have to cool it down, but first is the next step of the sauce. So I got the onions and the garlic still here, lightly fruiting in the pan. So, this is the part where I add the almond milk. Like dairy free. So, if you like creamy stuff, you can add cream. If you're more up for that. But yeah, I wanted to make it dairy free, you know. Boil that a little bit. And also, like, if you never tried almond milk, oh, it's nice. It's nice. So I got a little bit of pepper. Maybe turn this slide off. Let's see how that is. Yeah, exactly, chef. They got nice flavor. Also, I think it goes along pretty nice with this pumpkin. Well, at least. You know, that's what I think. A little bit higher. In the meantime, I'll take the veggies back in a special pan. Take the laptop more to the right, so I got more space. So, don't need the machine no more. You know what, I'm gonna take a little bite right there. Just to see how it is without anything, like without pepper, without salt. Just mushed pumpkin. Yeah, it's very good. I wouldn't eat this without pepper or salt. It's a bit too plain in taste for that. It's sweet, but not really, like, no. The texture is pretty nice in the mouth. That's what she said. Damn, that's the first one of the night. Why is the resolution so low? Damn, Clips! Why you do this, you crazy bitch? Appreciate that a lot, senor. Damn, you got me by surprise there. Damn, thank you so much, Clips. You're amazing. Ah. Now everything's gonna start burning. Oh no, hype. Appreciate that, tank booster. And Clips, you're the man. Crazy son of a bitch. I guess that after the Canadian liberated the Netherlands from the Germans, that friendship sticked, I guess. Look at Rabbit, he's also Canadian. I'm gonna add if you're making the tomato sauce, which they usually do in the Ratatouille. Well, at least I think, you know, what I know about it. This part where you like add the tomato, how do you call it? Those puree. Damn, my English. God, I don't know how to call it. I'm still thinking about what it's called in English. Somebody help me out. Tank, wat is tomatenpuree in het Engels? Let's take a quick camera change. Everybody hold your breath, fasten your seatbelt. Yeah, I'm. You know what? I'm just gonna go to Google right now. Just check it fast. It's like mashed up tomatoes, but it's really they use it to make pasta sauce. But I don't know. We call it tomato puree, like mashed up tomatoes, you know. But it's. Let's see. I'm looking it up right now. That's the only thing I don't know a lot about, like ingredients names or food names. We say aubergine, but in English it's eggplant. That doesn't even sound like, you know. Just tomato paste, okay. Google Translate. Tomato paste, yeah. Because that's so different, you know. But, for example, a word like ironic, we say ironisch. So you almost spell it the same way too, just a bit different, and it sounds different. I might have added a little bit too much milk here, guys. compared to the mass of the pumpkin. Well, it's already reducing a bit now. Tomato paste. Oh, Tank said it first. So once this mass has reduced a bit, I'm gonna put it in the bottom of the stew pot. I'm just gonna call it stew pot. And on top of that, we're gonna put all the veggies. Then it can go in the oven. Let's see. Oh, now it's time to make my little Ratatouille pattern. See, the carrot is so thin. I'm just gonna do that when the sauce is ready and lay them down right away instead of making like right now the patterns. So back to the sauce. Yeah, it was hard to find equally sized round cuttable vegetables. Oh, you're still working right now. What's the time? Or you gotta work in the evening, Tank? I appreciate that, at least, you know. You're the man. Thank you so much, and maybe tonight some booty field. Thank you, Booster. Oh, I totally misread it. He was going to watch the press conference and he hopes to succeed getting his job full-time back, you know. Well, he's still working, but regular life. They're gonna announce tonight. Or maybe right now in 10 minutes, I think. Yeah, 10 minutes. So what's up next, you know? Is this lockdown gonna be a little bit relieved, or does it gonna be like this the whole month of May too? They're gonna announce that in a bit. Guess no Dutch people will watching the stream during that period. I'll watch it back when I'm done. Go to the big fire up here. I'm kind of messy today, guys, with my English and everything. At least the food is going good. Sorry, I had to disconnect my mic there for a bit, guys. But I'm back. We're still waiting for this mass to reduce. A little bit higher. I think just the color is nice. Little taste. It's a little bit more pepper. Like I said, the taste was sweet, but it's kind of plain, this pumpkin, so a little bit of more of the pepper there. I can taste the garlic, not too much. Like right now, the pumpkin has the benefit from all the flavors. Alright, take off the fire. So I'm gonna pour it in there. Now let's start building. So at this point we're still at the vegan slash vegetarian slash dairy free slash gluten free part. Some stuff will fall off in a bit, but right now we're still at that point, you know? Well, here we go. Put in this stuff. Oh, sure hope it's thick enough to stand up. Yep. Oh. Yeah, usually I make it like pre-made. I make these patterns on my cutting board and I just put them in, you know. But because I didn't get the equally sized vegetables, it was kind of a pain to do that, so that's why I'm doing it like this right now. Sassy and classy, coming in with the autos. Appreciate the Takiko. All the way from Japan. International hype. I hope you guys like the music too. Hope it's not too loud or too much out there. Thought let's do a little blues today, blues rock.
Got the kind of love make a fool out of me. She says she will. She just won't say when. And it makes me wonder if she's gonna love me again.
And you could put it in either way you like, you know. You can also just put them on the side and go inwards like that. So everything sticks up like this, you know. But I wanted to stand up. So I'm gonna take out my, where is it? So now I have to reach in too much, you know. It's getting quite crowded in there. Gonna mess up the pattern a little bit over here.
I'm a stranger here, and I just pulled into your town.
Gonna be a little bit improvising over here.
I'm a stranger here, and I just pulled in your town.
Because all my eggplants are gone now. But I still have some of the others left. Come on, little carrot, yes.
Some people treat a stranger so.
Alright. Oh, one more slice of zucchini. Alright. Be creative with the patterns. Do whatever you guys like. But as you can see, it's if all the vegetables you're using for it are equally sized, you know, then it's a lot easier to make the patterns, obviously. And I took the biggest carrot I could find, and that's what she said, you know. That's number 2 of the night, by the way. Olive oil. I'm gonna drain it with a little bit of olive oil. Go. A little bit more pepper. Didn't need more salt. And then I'm gonna use a little bit of the thyme there. Fresh thyme. I'm gonna add that to the ratatouille too. Go. So this goes into the oven. I think my estimation is maybe like 25 minutes, maybe a little bit less now, 20 minutes. I think 20 minutes will do. Where's it? Alright. So, I'm gonna put this in the oven, which is at 200. Normally I would do this at 180 Celsius, maybe even lower. Like 180 Celsius is about 360 Fahrenheit. Alright, chicken. So here goes the vegan part. So all vegans, they're out from this point forward. So you can just make that ratatouille and leave the chicken out or replace it for something else. Appreciate the hype, Sparks. Let's go, frack. So I got chicken thighs. I'm not gonna take off the fat. They have too much flavor. Olive oil. Now I have to quickly clean the pan I just used. So you're gonna see the laptop, guys. Because I'm gonna put them in the oven, the chicken, but first I'm gonna bake them shortly in the pan. Not bake it until they're like cooked and not raw anymore, but just to give that little outside crisp. Oh, right now I'm cleaning a pan is interesting, guys, so not moving the cam for that. This is how you clean a pan. I have other pans too, but I prefer using this one right now for the chicken. Let's go, Spark Train! My frack homie. So, this stream is a little bit longer than the other live cooking streams, because this is a little bit more work. But the ratatouille is in the oven right now, so that's the biggest part. Making that, you know, it's a lot of work. But it's in there right now. That's water, I'm thirsty. Alright, this chicken. It's kind of messy stream so far, in my opinion. A lot of English fails. So let's get the camera. Sorry for moving camera around that much, guys, but you know, I have a small kitchen. But I just don't want to do something and you guys can't see it, you know, like baking the chicken, for example. So the light outside is getting through the kitchen window, that's why the pan is so bright. I don't have a curtain or anything there. Like when I did the streams in winter, you know, then it was already dark by now. Yo, Minion! Oba Minion. How are you, man? Welcome. Waiting for this olive oil to heat up a bit. In goes the chicken. No, not the chicken. They were sacrificed for the great cause. A little bit more oil. Sort of tired as fuck, but all good. Why, did you go to bed late? Or did you have to work hard today? Let's go! Look at all these cool emoticons. That one's rainbow. Above rainbows, I don't know. That looks like championship controller logo with a heart or something. I never seen those. What's that for that? Pineapple. So I'm baking this chicken. Now I need a little bowl. Gonna make the marinade for the chicken. Because the rest of the process we're gonna bake it in the oven, the chicken. Did only sleep around 4 hours, but the harder part was 3.5. Wow, 3.5 hour walk? Damn. I would bill after 20 minutes, man. Oh. 20%. What were you doing? Were you smuggling again? Were you smuggling minions out of the country again? So, while we bake this chicken, more olive oil. So I got thyme again over here. Taking off the leaves. Okay, your average day backpack. That's a lot of stuff to carry. Do you have to carry it for work or for school? Or do you bring all your belongings with you when you go outside? So the house is empty when you leave. Forgive me if my English is off today, because it is, and I think I'm kind of, well, I slept longer than you did, Minion, but yeah, I've been feeling tired the whole day, so I went to bed late because I was on the battlefield with Clips. Well, I was like sort of on the battlefield because I was playing on his servers, so I had like a 200 ping. I never run through so many enemies with my bayonet before, like there were ghosts in one game. Yeah, I usually start around 10 PM. That's usually my starting time. I don't do it during the day. Then there's somebody else who needs attention. So I'm gonna leave the last couple of time. Just gonna put it over. Maybe I should add it to the pumpkin Ratatouille instead. Alright, orange. So I got olive oil, thyme. I'm gonna add the juice of half an orange. And also honey. Not everything that's green is tea, Frank, but I understand.
You guys are awesome. Thank you. God, I love y'all.
What's up, Germany finest? You're right on that. You hear that? That's me when I'm shooting, right? You hear that? That's the sound my gun makes when I shoot. Right, Germany? Yeah, honey. It's honey. It's honey. Thyme. Olive oil. Pinch of salt. Where is my salt? Don't be salty. Now, where did I put my salt? Oh wow, oh, I see it. A little bit of pepper. Let's go! Appreciate those embers, Germany finest. Thank you so much, guys. You're showing the love today. It's insane. Tea is awesome in food. Did you ever had the brownies? Frank? And hell yeah, Germany. I'll be there. I'll be there. You know me. You know, must know me by now. Houdini chicken. It's gonna be amazing. Hold on. Wish I had the glove. Maybe there's. Oh yes, yes. Found it. I got the glove. Let's go. The gummies? Not, oh, you mean with the honey? You don't like that, Frag? You mean your teeth, huh? You want to spare your teeth? Is that it? That could also be the case, of course. I don't know. Could be. I don't know. I mean, the virus came from an animal minion, so you never know. Could be possible. Maybe a chicken can have corona. So I'm gonna use half the orange, the other half package for it. Let's see. Squeezing out this orange juice. Let's see, I gotta catch up for a bit with the chat. I see all stuff. It was not from a, yeah, it was from a bat, and then it like it was kind of a pinot animal with pinot skin. It looks like a pinot, like from a bat to that one. I don't know the name, I forgot. Looks like a pineapple, and then to a human. They eat that stuff over there. Maybe it's a gimmick, or how do you call it? A placebo whisper. We eat everything in Sweden. We got the tough nature we gotta deal with. Resources are low in our country, it's always cold and snowing. Something like that, Minion. There you go. I want to add 1 clove to there of garlic.
Night is gone. The daylight's here. I'm hurting bad. I'm not thinking clear. I think I'll go out.
Not allowed to even bugs. But what about how do you call these animals in English? Sprinkhanen. I knew it. See, I'm gonna translate. Grasshopper, that's it. Fried grasshopper. Not even that? Grasshopper, that's an awesome name for an animal. Or in this particular case, a bug. Garlic. So, chicken, let's take out the ratatouille for a sec, see how that's going. Before we put the chicken in the oven, you know.
I can't put up a pictures. A little girl thinks that every time you know that my telephone rings and it's not her.
So the veggies are now kind of halfway. Maybe just under halfway. But they're starting to get steamed and cooked a little bit now. The zucchini is already getting softer. Well, I won't say bugs are bad, but they nasty, yo. They nasty. Most of them. Just add the rest of the thyme to the chicken on top. We'll take it off after. Alright. Grab that up with some paper. The reason why I'm putting the paper over it is because I don't want all the orange juice to escape, you know. Punch a hole, a couple of holes. Not too much. Keep as much in there as we can. So, Ratatouille is in the oven, or Ratatouille. I'm gonna add the chicken now too. This goes in also about 50 minutes maybe. I'm having it at high temperature right now, 200 Celsius, or about 400 Fahrenheit, I think, roughly. God, I really wish the whole world would just have the same metrical systems. Everybody swap to kilograms instead of ounces and stuff like that. Would be a lot easier. Let's see. Well, I can tell you, Minion, I ate it once, the grasshopper, and it's not what you would expect. And I mean that in a positive way. I had like a fried one. It was fried. Do you know tempura? Like with the shrimps? It got this Japanese breadcrumb kind of jacket, you know, they also deep fry it. Damn. My knife is tired from all the hard work we just did. Let's get my other one. It's not sharp here. Bread knife then. My last resort. There you go. It's orange, not banana. You love your bananas, huh? So you use also grams and kilograms in Sweden, right? Man. I'm gonna save the orange for to maybe add them to the plate like a little bit of decoration. Well, I have to disconnect my mic again for a couple of seconds, guys. Give me a sec. Alright guys, appreciate the waiting. Sorry about that. So I'm trying to think now what I'm gonna do in the meantime, because we're waiting for the chicken to be cooked, and we're waiting for the ratatouille, of course, which is also in the oven. So That's why I kind of saved the whole water where I cooked the freaking pumpkin in. So I'm gonna have to kind of clean that water first. It's kind of a little bit dirty still. So I got it right here. Hype, hype, hype. Thank you for the sparks. Senor Freck Freck. Good thing I saved it. In that way, you know, we can make something now while we wait for the main dish. Is the pan hot? No. Go. Let's go away. Go. I'm gonna put that back on the fire. So this is just the water where we cooked the pumpkin in. Well, I actually already made this idea before that minion. That's kind of why I thought about it when the cake question came up. But I'm making something completely different. I made a sauce out of the pumpkin. So I'm doing something completely different. I just happen to use pumpkin too. Where is my lighter? Here it is. She absolutely nailed that, by the way, that pumpkin. I was proud of her. Oh, this one is empty. The other one then. There you go. Pumpkin sauce is not weird. You can make pumpkin sauce. Sorry. You can make a pie. You can make cake, pumpkin cake. You can make pumpkin soup. Damn, you can do a lot of stuff with pumpkin. Not only the sweet stuff. And we made it, we made it with almond milk. And it's in the bottom of the pan, which is in the oven where the ratatouille is in. So you put the veggies in the sauce and then you put it in the oven. And once again, sorry if my English is fucked up. Like I said, I'm a bit tired. So I have to think harder when I speak. Try to keep up. Alright, I see. Oh, I eat it a lot, man. I eat it a lot. So I'm just gonna add some of the leftovers. So this gets more flavored. Make a bouillon. I'm gonna take it out after. And then you're gonna clean it again, you know, get everything out. Filter it, and then when you have one nice clean bouillon, and then you can use it as a base for vegetable soup, or maybe add chicken too. And hold on, I need to add more water, by the way. So we're not gonna eat the leftovers, we're just gonna use it to extract flavor. You can make it as a base for a sauce or chicken soup. Don't throw stuff away if you can still use it. That's kind of what I'm trying to say here. All right. I'm eating a slice of orange out of screen. Juicy. So, let's take out the stuff again to see how far along we are with the baking. Take a look at this ratatouille. MVPR, appreciate that host. Auto host, let's go. Mango, appreciate that, man. Let's have a look, shall we? I never throw stuff away. Have problems with stinky garbage bag because it makes me 2 weeks to fill one. But are all alone, so but a waste of exactly. But I think it's mainly because a lot of people don't know what they could do with it. You know, they don't have a clue. Like where can I use this for? You know, but every moment that passes by, you know, I think more people are becoming more responsible. Like, a lot more people are like paying attention to environment, you know. So, this one needs about 10 more minutes. The ratatouille in pumpkin almond sauce. Chicken ain't long gone. Done. Let's see, what else can I do to kill time here? Let's see if I have something in the fridge which I can use to create something real fast over here. You know what? I'm just gonna eat this shit right now. Still got one left. Oh no, 2. Ooh. Because they can't become can't save them any longer, you know. I really have to eat them soon. God, this is one of the dishes I did last week. Look at that color now, man. Stewed pear. Yes, they are delicious. Let's see, I made like these mini pancakes. And we put that like next to we put the stewed pear on top of the pancake. And then we ate it with some ice cream. Ugh. Oh yeah, and raspberry sauce. That's a stewed pear, wheat junglets. a stewed pear. Minion, appreciate that, host. Thank you so much. Yes, we got all kinds of chickens. Right now you see we got the chef chicken. Wearing his chef hat. So I'm gonna take the little one. And then there's one more for my Gilder friend. We have a lot of chickens. I think Clips, who has the most chicken, Clips alone already has like more than 1 million chickens. So it's getting crowded at the chicken farm, you know? Ooh, look at that. Beautiful.
Your heart cocked a hammer, baby. Your eyes fired the shots.
Oh, if I have a real chicken farm? No, unfortunately not, Minion. That would be cool.
Chance have a guy.
Have my own chickens.
Kill me, baby.
Mmm.
Just to show as you
Some mayo.
somebody call the
No.
police. I've been murdered by
No, I only eat that with
you kill me.
meat. Sip it Dutch. We eat everything with mayonnaise. Well, I don't. Just the meat.
Cause I've been murdered by love. Premeditated, you carried out your plan. Put me 6 feet under for another man. Kill me, baby. Did not give me a chance to run. Somebody call the police. I've been burned by love. Can you kill me, baby? Got me down in cold, cold blood. I said somebody call the police. Cause I've been murdered by love.
So I kind of might have picked the wrong dish to do a cooking stream on. Usually I'll take the recipes where I can do everything in one flow, you know. Hey, that rhymes. And but this one we have to wait a little bit. Well, basically everything is near in the Netherlands, Minion. Everything is near. Even if I would like live in the most northern part of the land and they would live in the most southern part of the land, if like traffic is alright, not a lot of traffic jams, then that will take you 2.5 hours just to get from one side to the other, you know. So to answer your question, yeah, everything is near. It is. A lot of people forget that it's hard work, man. You can't just go do it, I don't know, once every 2 weeks. Then yeah, you gotta be consistent. gotta do it in one flow, you know. Yeah, for me that might change if I go back to work, you know. Different. But we'll see. First this crisis has to be over. Then we know what we can do.
That's what I'm talking about, y'all. So I took her down to the courthouse.
I was cooking now, you know, so, but right now, or it's already over. I knew it started at 7. Like our government held a press conference. Like what up next, you know? Because our lockdown was set to next week. Somewhere next week. But right now they are gonna say if that's gonna be the case, like it's gonna be relieved, or if they do have to add more days to it. I'll see that in a bit, you know. Once I'm done with this. I could stream for work. Well, if I ever reach that point, then I'm not even 0.1% away from that. Yo, Chieftain! Neptune coming in with the host, appreciate that, let's go. Hello Chief, hello Neptune. Good morning to you guys. Everything is already in the oven. We're kind of killing time over here, so we were making some brut or stock or bouillon, however you want to call it, from the leftovers of the veggies. Greetings, good morning to you guys. Having your coffee probably. And I was already also eating one of my final stewed pears over here. Made that last time. Yes. We also eat chocolate flakes on our sandwich in the morning. Minion. Like take a slice of bread, put the butter on it. The more unhealthier butter, the better. And then the chocolate flakes. There you have some breakfast. Oh, this one is so juicy and nice. Oh, Nutella. Well, I think that's more, but that's from hazelnuts, right? That's not chocolate. Nutella. Oh no, wait, I'm confused with something else. Never mind. So, I think I might add the light. Let's see how that is, because it's getting a little bit dark outside on my end right now. Let's see. I'll show this to Chief and Neptune, who just tuned in. Just show you guys what we got in the oven. So I got chicken thighs over here, which are nearly done. They are soaked with honey and orange juice. Like we got that juice out of a fresh orange, so not like the orange juice in the package, like actual orange juice. I did Neptune. I did. Thank you. I did. Thank you. Yeah, this is the chicken with the honey, the orange juice, the thyme. Fine. Some garlic in there. Put that back in. And of course, the main prize, the ratatouille, with pumpkin almond sauce on the bottom. So I'm really... I check the zucchini. That's my go-to guy when I want to know if it's good. I don't really check the others. The carrot I don't check because I like them a little bit harder. I don't like the soft cooked carrot. Well, the eggplant, that's already, that goes really fast. That's eggplant. And the tomatoes, well, they go really fast, but they already sort of, they can have some longer time. It doesn't really matter. So I only check the zucchini. If that one's good, then I know the rest is. So zucchini is almost done. Well, you know what the best thing about this Neptune? Like the pumpkin sauce, that's like, I don't know if you guys can see it. The pumpkin sauce, where the vegetables are in, we made that with almond milk instead of normal milk or cream. I don't think you see it actually. No, okay, it doesn't matter. Anyway, the pumpkin sauce, which is on the bottom of the pan, that's like dairy free, and like the rest of the whole recipe plus gluten free. So if you're a vegan too or a vegetarian, then you can just leave the chickens out, and then you already have a nice dish on your hands. You can eat just a ratatouille, maybe with some French bread or something, Appreciate those sparks. Oh, didn't catch it again. I always miss the gifts. Chief coming in with the embers. Let's go. Appreciate it, Chief. Guys, you're way too kind for me today. My English is so fucked up this evening. Appreciate the shouties, Neptune. Chief, thank you so much. Ember love. Hold on, I have to switch back to my live stream because that's giving me an actual live feed, and the mixer feed is a bit behind, so I see it later if the camera angle is good. So I have to check. I had to check the light stream camera for angles. It's a bit too close there. So this is just something we're doing on the side. Let's see. What else can I do? It's waiting time now, guys. It's waiting time. I eat my stewed pear. We got our extra bouillon or stock over here. I don't know what else I can do to keep you guys company. Sing with the music. I don't hear it, and I just put on an old school blues playlist, so probably I might not know the lyrics as well. Or dance outside of camera. I'm already doing that, and I already secretly did some of the dishes too while you were watching someone else on the camera. I don't know, because I think the chicken and the ratatouille take, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe a little bit longer. Let's see, maybe I have something fancy in the fridge I could make something out. Yeah, this I mean, I like to show this dish a lot, but I think it's the first time where I didn't know how to fill up the time, because this one takes a little bit longer. For example, in the first episode I made a cheesecake. Now, after you bake that, you have to wait some time, before it cools down and everything and stiffen up. If you make it with the eggs. So when I did that, the night before that, I already baked one. So after the stream, I had 2 cheesecakes. That wasn't so bad about it, but yeah, that's how. But in this one, I can't really. You gotta wait, Gotta wait. We did some waiting in the last episode too, because I was about to make those pancakes, and then I started noticing that something that's usually always in my closet, namely flour, was not there anymore. I was so used having flour that I didn't realize the flour was not there, So we did a little bit of waiting while my lovely girlfriend, she ran to the supermarket for me, which isn't far away from here, and got me the flour. So we did a little bit of waiting last time too. But I can't really take it out already, it's not done yet. Cooking is also patient. Having patience. So what's on everybody's agenda for today? Maybe Chief has to work today? I don't know, what about you, Neptune? Minion is probably gonna walk for 8 hours again. Oh no, he already did that. But now he's at his minion cave and he needs to go back home, so that's another 7.5 hours. Agenda is playing that. I got one thing in the agenda, and that's more of a reminder. It's not something that I have to do. And it's on Sunday. They're gonna have maintenance on some of the services I'm using for the streaming. So I wrote that down. Don't forget, it's not useful if I go streaming this Sunday, because everything is down, all the stuff I'm using. You don't know yet? Nobody? Do you guys know which day it is, at least? Because that's something I always have lately. Like, wait, is it Monday or is it Tuesday? Or is it Friday? I don't... I have to think about it for a couple of seconds before I know the answer, Yeah, this sitting at home, guys, don't think it's good for anybody. And there are a lot of people who can, like, for example, my girlfriend, she has a job where she can do certain stuff, So there's a lot of jobs out there where you basically, if you're at your work and not at home, you already sit behind a computer a lot, or your job is having to do stuff on the computer. So those type of jobs could easily be done at home. Still, you miss a lot of aspects. So you do fall behind on certain stuff when it comes to deadlines and such. It's Tuesday today. Yeah, I knew what day it was. I was just explaining. Chief is having her day off. Well earned. I always know what day it is, because I always tell Americans they are so behind, because we 5 hours. Oh, I say it differently. I always say, hey, guess what? And then they go like, what? Like, I live in the future. And they're like, oh yeah, you're in a different time zone. Like, yeah, I can tell you one thing. What's that? the future doesn't look bright. Because it's always raining and cloudy in the Netherlands. It hasn't been that last couple of weeks though. Hardly any rain. Frack, appreciate those sparks. Let's go. Gonna take a quick look on the chicken. Is it chicken? Yeah, guys, we're nearly there. It's nearly plating time. Well, I think in the UK it's even more. In the UK, I think it's even more. I think it has to do because it's an island. What's up? Yeah, guys. This veggie is taking a little bit longer than I would have expected. Not this shot you guys having right now. I'm talking about the ratatouille in the oven. Now I do know I have to plug in my laptop real fast because the battery is almost empty. Just see that now. That's a good thing I saw that. No, he hasn't, Chief. He hasn't yet. Crazy, right? I'm freaking hot. I'm gonna take a refreshing sort of beer. It's a sort of beer. It's not real beer, sort of beer. It's like with lemon. It's more a soda than it is a beer, in my opinion. Hardly any alcohol in it too. Cheers. Yeah, definitely more soda than it is beer, guys. Alright. No, 2%. Let's see, I think 2.0%. Yep. Only 2. Ooh, Rainbow Six Siege hype, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Chief is gonna outsmart everybody. So you got the beauty and the brains. Beauty, the beauty and the brain. You also, Minion, you also have these without alcohol. That's even more, I think that's even more like soda. Hardly any beer taste there. Do I have another? I took out all the veggies. So now I just got the water. Sorry I did that off screen, I just realized that. So I don't be needing this anymore. Oh. See something slip through. So I added more water because a lot of what was already vaporized. Now I'm gonna add some pepper, salt, like give the taste to it. We're making our own stock out of the vegetables we cut for the ratatouille. Reuse everything, you know, for different things. You could like add noodles to this after, you know. Boil your noodles in this. Yes, our country is planning on getting off the gas, you know. So then these type of stoves won't be necessary anymore. But yeah, I'm living in a rental house, so this is my way to go right now. You have gas there too? Yeah, with the kitchen before this one, I had induction, like electricity plate, you know. Just put your pan on there and it heats up. But then the landlord, he put in the new kitchen and there we had gas. It does give you more power indeed, but yeah, we also got to think about the environment in the future, you know, or future. We already should have done that, you know. We're already too late. Yes, I live together, Dutcher. Welcome. What's up? Time to look at the main stuff, guys, because I think it's ready. I think it's ready, guys. Must be. Must be. Chicken. That seems cooked. Yep. So the chicken is done. Just gonna put it back while we're gonna check the ratatouille too. Gotta check that too. Check that zucchini again. Wait, what happened? I missed the chicken. Chief, appreciate that host. I looked in the corner of my eye and I saw a chicken in the screen. I was like, oh, we got a chicken over here. Appreciate that host, let's go. Thank you so much. Yeah, I do. That's what I said, Dutcher. I live together with my girlfriend for 10 years already. Yummy.
Well, I'm going down where the crawfish creep.
Yep. Alright guys, decoration time. So I'm gonna close the lid. Take out the plates.
in the quarter with a gleam in her eye. We're gonna dance all night on the moonlit sky. Take the carrots to the river, watch the cloud roll.
Oh, that's alright, Dutcher. Oh, what the hell is wrong with the camera? Focus. Focus, camera. I think it's because it's too hot.
I'm gonna see my Captain Queen.
Yep, it was too hot for the camera. Ik zal even kort in het Nederlands uitleggen voor je, Dutcher. Met mijn gamestreams praat ik Nederlands en Engels. Maar met mijn kookstreams praat ik altijd Engels. Maar je kan gewoon je vragen in het Nederlands stellen aan me. You have returned from your home planet. Yeah, sorry about that, Neptune. I had to talk to Dutcher for a bit there. Had to explain something. Alright. Gonna holla at my girlfriend, tell her that dinner is almost ready. And we're gonna start decorating this plate with everything we just made. Be right back, guys.
Lord, there's a crescent moon. I've just got a few more miles. I'm gonna see my Captain Queen, the girl with the crescent smile. Say love, love my baby, sweet love, love my baby. Sweet love, my baby. Sweet love, love my baby, love my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby.
Yeah, I'm kind of... Thank you guys, appreciate that, all the sparks and feedback. I'm glad you like it. I'm letting it like cool down for a couple of seconds because it's bloody hot. Bloody hot. If we're gonna eat that right now, it's gonna burn my tongue, everything. Shit. Yes, it's delicious. Oh, it smells good too. It's dairy free, gluten free, guys. It's not chicken free though. Not chicken free, okay. Let's start the decoration. Let's see what's most handy tool for this one. So, was kind of sloppy today with my English, but at least we can say the one thing that we're here for, the food, went well splendid. No, my girlfriend is not a gamer. Sometimes she plays Sims 4 on my Xbox. I downloaded that for her, but that's about it. Dutch gamer. Yep. The mind doesn't learn from that. Oh, the camera is getting too hot again. Hold on. See that? Once the camera gets hot, the screen like blurs. Don't put hot stuff next to the fucking thing. Chicken eating nuggets. Come on, focus. Come on, camera, focus. Ooh. Even the camera thinks it's delicious. Waiting for this camera to focus, guys. It's gotten a little bit too hot in here. Camera was impressed. He was like, damn! I only eat bites normally, but this looks delicious. Come on, focus. Maybe it's condensed on the lens. There you go. Should be good now. Right? It's better now, right? Let's go. Okay. Let's start off with this delicious ratatouille. Thyme. Don't want to eat that. Branches.
You wake up with your bedroom eyes.
A bit of the sauce over there. The almond-pumpkin sauce. There you go.
It's funny, but you just don't see.
Now the chicken. They got the chicken. That's why we sacrifice the chickens at the chicken farm. Because we need to cook with the chickens. Appreciate that, Neptune. I can do it even better than this, man. Some of the honey orange thyme chicken over here, chicken thighs. Maybe drape that a bit too. There you go. Dairy-free, gluten-free, semi-healthy, quite healthy. Let's call it quite healthy. Gonna give this to my girlfriend real quick. I'll make my own. Appreciate the GGs, minion. Thank you so much. Sparks. That happened the other day. I'm not sure what I was making, minion, but I gave it, and then I did my ending, like my outro. I said everybody goodbye, and you know, stuff like that. I was like, oh, goodbye. Let's cut to the ending screen. I'll see you guys later until the next, you know, stuff like that. And then I finally sat down, and she already finished her plate. That already happened once. There. That's it. Maybe, you know, if you make the ratatouille, you can put it in the pan however you want, you know. Or slice it really thin and make like one big ass artwork, you know. You can do it however you like to do it. This one kind of fell apart, but wouldn't downgrade the taste of it. Send you samples. It will be rotten, Neptune, once it gets to your home. It will be rotten. It will already be like zombie bells, you know? Like half dead, half alive, because half alive as in stuff starts growing on it. Alright guys, I'm gonna end it. Hopefully my English is working better next time. It wasn't quite working today. Tonight I'm gonna shoot some people up in Battlefield. I'm gonna eat this before it cools down. Appreciate that, minion. Will do, will do. My English was off, yeah, my English. Exactly, Neptune. Bon appetit. Appreciate that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Frick, if you're going to bed soon, have a great night, sleep well. Everybody else, take care, be safe. You know the deal. Keep your distance. Later.